See, this is icon beyond icon. It's so sad. You know, it's inevitable. It just happens. But he left behind so much. And we're never going to see that guy again. You know, that's a different era, a different kind of man, different mentality. That's why it needs to be revered.
It was a huge loss to our community. Not only was he an incredible actor, we all know his work, but his as a director too, films like Quay Show, he was one of the first guys to do political thrillers, 3 Days of the Condor, All the President's Men. He kind of he paved the way for films like this, but more so than anything, he was a staunch environmental leader and was a member of the NRDC like me and fought for indigenous rights. The list goes on and on. We lost a legend today.
And what a legacy. I mean, not just an incredible list of roles and films, both as director, as actor, as producer, but then also the whole Sundance institution. And I mean, that will live on and on.
It wasn't just about independent filmmakers and diversity of voices in filmmaking. He was a huge environmentalist. And you saw that in his home, in the way he ran the Sundance catalog and the Sundance Resort. I mean, the Indigenous Lab that he started at Sundance basically started the American Indigenous filmmaking community with Heather Rae and Bird Running Water. So the amount of extensions from his work and how it's impacted us is massive.
The loss of Robert Redford makes me realize how much we had. You know, that's the incredible thing about how much he gave to independent film. I was almost too sad today thinking, well, that's it. That's the end of independent film as we knew it. But then I was like, no, he taught us how to keep it going. We owe it to him to keep it going. We got to keep this thing going. Doesn't mean necessarily that I can make films get made, but I can sure teach people how to write them.